Welcome to Madison City Channel's Know Your Candidates interviews, co-sponsored by the League of Women Voters of Dane County. I'm your interviewer, Miriam Simmons, and I would like to introduce Jacob Luginbuhl, running for Dane County Supervisor in District 32. As we begin, I'd like you to give an opening statement as to your educational, vocational, and civic experience which qualifies you for this office and why you are running for the Dane County Board.
Hello, my name is Jacob Luginbuhl, and I'm running to represent District 32. I am a lifelong resident in the town of Verona. My family ties extend back 97 years in the community, and I'm the small business owner of Hometown Painting Services, and we've served the greater Dane County area for 5 years, and I have a vested interest in the growth of our community and the prosperity that it brings to the residents, the business owners, and the visitors alike. I studied business administration and entrepreneurship at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I graduated in 2013, and I started my business soon after. I've been a steward to my community. You can't go through Verona without seeing the work that I've done, and I've been a positive role model to my family and my friends, and I'm just excited for the opportunity to serve the residents of Dane County.
Lack of affordable housing and the pressure it brings to the issue of homelessness is a chronic problem that Dane County cannot seem to get ahead of. What do you believe should be the board priorities for these issues?
Well, as a builder and a tradesman, I understand the difficulties it takes to build these developments, and they need the funding to help offset the really high cost to enter the market and to provide affordable housing for those who need it. So as a supervisor, I would look at incentives for the builders and the developers and take in the community input as well, so we can better serve the community and make sure that everyone's involved in the aspect of affordable housing.
With the growth and spread of population in Dane County, what do you believe are the most significant transportation environmental issues facing the Dane County Board, and how do you think these issues need to be addressed?
Well, certainly we need to make sure that our Public Works Department has the funding to maintain our roads. As someone who lives in a bedroom community and I have to get into Madison weekly, there's very specific times on Verona Road that it could take you over an hour just to go a mile up to the Beltline. So we need to look at other ways to being able to transport more people faster.
What public safety issue or issues do you believe are most pressing that need the attention of the Dane County Board?
Well, I spent 3 hours with Sheriff Mahoney at the jail, and I'm very happy that the $78 million is on the spending proposal and that the jail consolidation project's going through. It's the step in the right direction to make sure that those who are incarcerated are treated fairly, but most importantly, we need to make an investment in the foreground to prevent people, at-risk youth, from following the wrong path. We got to invest in community involvement, programs such as like the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and sporting activities to get the youth out and involved in their community.
What do you believe is the specific issue of most concern to the residents of your district, and how do you want to work on solving it?
Well, Verona, we're doing pretty good in Verona. And a lot of my constituents that I've talked to expressed that they want their voice to be heard, and they want to hold the board accountable for how they spend our tax dollars and how they allocate it. So, and for me, that's a big thing as well, is I want to make sure that the money that we're putting into the system is being spent wisely.
What one or two personal qualities do you have that will make you the best representative on the Dane County Board for your district?
Well, I have a very positive attitude and outlook on life. I'm a very dedicated individual, and I don't ever give up. And that started at a very young age. I grew up on a farm. I live in rural town of Verona, and we got out and we got to play and we worked hard and we got our hands dirty, and I kept that trait with me, dear for my whole life.
Which board committees do you believe you should serve on, and why?
I would like to be on the Public Works Committee because I would like to make sure that the decisions that they make are the correct ones and are sensible, and I want to make sure that they have the funding that they need to maintain our roads and our utilities and other and all the other aspects that the Public Works is involved with.
How do you envision, as a Dane County Board Supervisor, working with other municipal officials within Dane County?
Every day in my business, I meet new people. I build positive relationships. I can take criticism well, and I can also voice my opinion in a way that doesn't necessarily step on people's toes or offend people, yet still maintain my beliefs. And I look forward to building relationships with people on the board because that's how we get things done. We have to work together.
What would you like to say to the viewing audience for your closing statement?
Well, to the people of Dane County, I would just like to re-express that I've been a lifelong resident. I understand the needs of our community. My family ties extend back almost 100 years. And I'm a business owner. I understand what it takes to invest in things that might seem like they're not necessarily smart right now, but they'll pay off in the future. And my stewardship to the local community, and I'm an independent voice for Dane County. I don't necessarily represent the voice of a select few that are downtown. And I'm really excited for the opportunity to serve the community. And I would like to thank the League of Women Voters for having me here this morning. And this is really great to be able to get everyone together and get our opinions out.
I want to thank Jacob Luginbuhl for speaking with us and the viewing audience for taking the time to know your candidates. As with any election, please vote. On behalf of Madison City Channel and the League of Women Voters of Dane County, I thank you for joining us.